And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the next fight of the evening. Introducing first, in the blue corner, he's coming from France. Make some noise for Moktar Benkaci.
Moktar Benkaci of France, known as Le Cable. Making his way down the cage side right now, 23 fights in his career for the 25-year-old. Made his debut back in December of 2010, and he is riding a 2-fight winning streak coming into this contest. In fact, he's won 5 out of his last 6 fights. He has never been finished in his entire career since 2010. Nobody has ever been able to put this guy away before the final bell. All of his losses have come by way of decision. 14 of his 16 victories are finishes. So this is a guy who knows how to put people away, and is very, very difficult to do the same thing to him. He's going to be 2 centimeters taller than his opponent and 5 years younger than the heavily favored Mihai Sirbu of Moldova. The crowd is absolutely crazy about his Moldovan opponent, but he's going to have to block that out of his mind and get the job done here tonight at EFC 10.
Introducing his opponent into the cage. To the red corner, he's coming from Moldova. Make some noise for Mihai Sirbu.
Here comes the former EFC Absolute Bantamweight Champion, Mihai Sirbu. He lost the title at the last EFC event to Bogdan Barbu in a matchup that he completely dominated and controlled for about 4 3/4 rounds before Barbu completely turned the tables on him in the closing moments of round number 5 and stole the title right out from under his nose. But as I've been informed, should he win here, he will receive a rematch for the championship in February. And I think he deserves it too. He had an incredible performance at EFC 9. And as I said, for like 4.5 solid rounds, they completely belonged to Sirbu. But that doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, it's who walks out of the cage with their hands raised. And that's what happened to the current champion, Bogdan Barbu. Sirbu, though, is a very, very talented grappler. He's got a background in sambo and jiu-jitsu and wrestling, and he knows how to snatch you up, pick you up, take you down, and do some damage on the ground. And after he gets on top of you, it is nearly impossible to get him off. Before this matchup, he said, "I'm very well prepared. I'm looking forward to a successful fight, and my next goal is to win back the belt." Well, this is going to be the first step in accomplishing that here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the blue corner, weighing 61.2 kilogram, height 1.60 meters, having a personal record of 23 wins, 16 wins and 7 losses. He's fighting for friends. Make some noise for Moktar Benkaci. Presenting the red corner, weighing 61 kilogram, height 1.65 meters, having a personal record of 16 fights, 11 wins and 5 losses. He is fighting for Moldova. Make some noise for Mihai Sirbu. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bantamweight bout under 61.2 kilogram, 5 minute, 3 round, extra 1 round, MMA rules. Referee in the ring, Marius Domasat.
Gentlemen, you know the rules. I expect clean fight. Protect yourself at all the time. Listen to my comments at all the time. When I say stop, you stop. Is that clear? If you want to touch them now, I'll give you a call. Ready? Are you ready? Let's go!
The road back to the EFC Absolute Bantamweight Championship begins here and now for Mihai Sirbu. The man standing in his way from France, Moktar Benkaci. He's there in the blue trunks, obviously the taller fighter, and you can see Sirbu already. You know what he's thinking. You know he wants to shoot in and get that takedown and control the action on the ground. Solid low kick goes in from the former champ. Look at the eyes, look at the focus on the face of Moktar Benkaci. Shakes off that shot from the Moldovan, and there we go. Classic Mihai Sirbu in action here, and there he goes. He got him. Like I said, after he gets on top, it's very, very hard to deal with him. This is the situation that Benkaci has really had to have been training for. You know that he's been expecting this situation. It's nearly impossible to prevent it, but then after he gets you down, you just have to deal with it. So I hope he was training his takedown defense. I hope he was training standing back up, and I hope he was training how to deal with somebody once you've got him on top of you. Because Sirbu just smothers you like a wet blanket. Tried to hit him with the right forearm, but Benkaci put the brakes on, wraps him up now, and makes his way back up to his feet. Knee goes in on the inside of the groin.
Don't hold the cage.
You see the fence, the cage, rubbing across the back there, the Frenchman. Now into the corner. Sirbu has the right arm overhook there as he tries to change levels. But the Frenchman, again, keeping those arms underhooked, preventing Sirbu from getting as deep as he would like to, as he spun a little bit out of control there, almost like a helicopter. I could hear Sirbu grunt as he caught that shot. Look at that low kick. After every shot, Benkaci's just shaking his head at him like, nah, that's not doing anything. Sirbu is winding up for a big spinning back elbow, perhaps, or a back fist, but again, look at the height differential between these two. It's going to be hard to pull that off. You're going to actually have to deliver that in almost like an upward motion if you're Sirbu, and Benkaci almost went in after him after that missed blow. The right hand could have landed on the shoulder blade area, maybe on the clavicle. Sirbu shadowing his every moment, not getting too close though. Biding his time. Sirbu's got a one-track mind. He's going to try to strike with low kicks when he can to try to mix it up, keep him guessing with shots. Whoa! Tried to go for the leg there. There's another good low kick in return from the Frenchman. He's thinking about an uppercut, but didn't pull the trigger. Another cracking kick. Speaking of cracking, I think he may have actually cracked the cup, did Sirbu, as referee Mariusz Domasat calls for timeout. Man, you could actually hear the crack of the plastic echoing throughout the arena. Wow. Well, whatever plans he had for the weekend after this just went right out the window as Sirbu keeps the pressure on here. The former champion looking to get back in the contention. A vicious head kick taken on the forearm that time, but the impact and the reverberations going right through the arm there, the Frenchman. Body kick goes in as well. Look at how quick Sirbu is, not only delivering the strike, but then pulling it back and getting right back into position. Misses over the top with the back fist. Here he comes, looking for that takedown here, trying to score some more points before the end of the round, but he won't do it. Round two coming up, but before we do, we'll go back and take a look at what happened in round number one between these two. No shortage of action, that's for sure. Great takedown there earlier in the round by Sirbu. And so far, the grappling of Mihai Sirbu, not a huge factor in this contest. Of course, you always have to take that into consideration, but obviously Benkaci aware of the waters that he's gotten into. Well, there's that low blow. Certainly was right on the button that time, which is making for a very intriguing matchup thus far. Touch of gloves, and here we go. Round two underway in this bantamweight contest. Mihai Sirbu, the former champion as of the last EFC event. Oh my, look at this confrontation here. Up against the cage now. Little knee goes inside, and again, good positioning with his back up against the cage, both arms underneath, preventing Sirbu from getting any lower and executing that double leg takedown, which he's so well known for. Sirbu, a former champion and a member of the Lion Club, where his teammate Alexander Romanov, currently a champion here in EFC as well in the heavyweight division. My goodness. And here the leather being traded, the skin being tattooed between these two. Sirbu's got to stay focused here. He's got to stick to his game plan. He's got to try to get this guy on the ground and do what he does best. Oh, did he get clipped. He really got clipped with a very powerful shot there from Moktar Benkaci. Just took the wind right out of the sails of this audience now as they look on, some with very concerned looks on their faces right now, and he got popped again. Still firing back though with powerful shots. Tries to shoot in. This has got to be maybe getting frustrating on the part of Sirbu. As we saw last time, he was almost having his way with Bogdan Barabu as far as the takedowns are concerned. He is now getting lit up like a Christmas tree from the Frenchman. And he's unable to really take him down either. He had one good takedown in round one, and then that was about it. Oh, wow. And that one, that time he didn't shake his head, no. That time when Sirbu hit him, he shook his head for him. These two delivering some very impactful blows, and that one was impactful, but not in the intended target. Referee Mariusz Domasat saying, look, I know that was unintentional, but go ahead and take your time. You've got 5 minutes if you need it. Most guys would prefer just to get right back to the action and not take too much of a break, because a lot of times when you do that, it can throw you off. Your adrenaline sometimes goes down the drain, and you want to keep your heartbeat up. You want to keep that fighting momentum going. Sirbu continues to stalk him down. Hard body kick and a shot to the head in return from Benkaci. Left hand, sticks it out. Big shots going in here. And if there's anything we've seen is that Sirbu is double tough, believe me. Oh, wow, a 1-2 combination in return, very powerful. He's getting a little bit more adventurous now with closing the distance. Takes a little step back. Left jab scores. Just out of range, but that body kick found the mark, and a low kick catches a right in return. There's the shoot in, and it's stuffed again. Great takedown defense here from Benkaci, and he is not going to take the bait. He's not going to go down to the ground where Sirbu excels. Nice little left uppercut finds a home. Time slipping through the gloves here of these two fighters in round number 2. Nice shot there, right around the side. He went right around the guard there and rocked Sirbu. Spinning back fist did connect. It clipped him. It was a glancing blow. And that's the way that round 2 ends. Well, there he is. There's the interim bantamweight champion, Dmitry Perebywal. Looking on here in this other bantamweight contest. As I said earlier, and throughout the night, there are 2 separate bantamweight titles being contended simultaneously here in EFC. These 2 are fighting in the absolute bantamweight division, and Perebywal earlier in the night won the interim championship, which is not really a true interim championship in theory. It's just a secondary belt. Look at that shot. Oh, wow. Well, not exactly the kind of matchup that I was expecting to see from these two, but a very entertaining one nonetheless. Certainly something completely different than what we saw the last time Sirbu was in the ring. That spent about 20 minutes on the ground. Third and final round here. Let's see if Sirbu can get him down this time. Wow. Well, with how dangerous the striking is in there, the takedowns at this point might even be secondary. They might even move to the back of the mind of Sirbu. Just surprises me from what I've seen. He's just so incredibly talented with his takedowns. He's just been almost ineffectual here at this point against Benkaci. He's very well prepared for this matchup, and so far has been dictating the pace. He has not allowed Mihai Sirbu to do what he does best. You got to wonder if that's playing any kind of a mental or emotional role in this matchup too. It could be frustration on Sirbu's part, or he could just be happy enough striking it out with Benkaci. Big miss that time. Action slowing down just a bit here in round 3. Body kick, and Benkaci, is he going to go in or not? I don't think he is. But Sirbu very cautious about getting up. He's giving him just enough room to get up if he wants to, but is so close that if he does, he's going to catch one on the way up. Now he takes a step back, and we start all over again. Crowd applauding. They want to see this action standing up, I think. Who wouldn't? Take a look at the legs of both guys. Black and blue, their lead legs. Can't really see it, but from time to time when Sirbu's shorts lift up, you can see on the inside of his lead leg, he's all black and blue there, and both guys have delivered quite a few hard shots there. That head kick, again, bouncing off the forearm of Benkaci, but believe me, you can feel the reverberations of those blows throughout your whole body. It sends shivers down your spine. Sometimes you can feel a shot like that all the way down in your toes. Another cracking shot goes in that time, and a knee by the Frenchman. 1-2 combination from both gentlemen. Going tit for tat here in this third and final round. Keep in mind that Sirbu needs this victory to guarantee him a rematch at the absolute bantamweight title, which he lost last time he was in the cage. Now, come on now. That's the third time now, incidental or not, that is the third time in this contest that we've seen a low blow. I mean, this kid, he may want to have a family sooner or later. Well, I just heard referee Mariusz Domasat say he's going to take a point away now. And that could really cost Sirbu big time here in this matchup, because it is a very close fight. Yep. That one was right where the sun don't shine. Well, he's trying to shake it off, literally. But you can't shake something like that off, believe me, especially on the third one. And the referee really having a come-to-Jesus moment here with Mihai Sirbu. And I think it's necessary, too. This is EFC 10, ladies and gentlemen. Bantamweight action here. And it looks to me like Benkaci is as ready now as he'll ever be. And back to business. Certainly not shy about throwing the low kicks, though, is he? Better focus on the outside low kicks, though. Well, who knows what kind of an effect those low blows. Well, you can see there, a little bit hesitant now about throwing that kick. If he gets 2-point deductions or even a disqualification, might be in the cards for him if he hits that spot again. Sirbu again with that spinning back fist. Inside 30 seconds now. Outside low kick by Sirbu. Head kick, whoa! Back and forth they go. I think at this point maybe Benkaci just trying to get through the fight here without catching another low blow, and he'd probably be happy enough. Or will he? Looks to be more than, oh, come on now! The fourth time, a crippling low blow at the bell. The fourth low blow in this fight, for God's sakes. Any grappling or takedowns at all from Sirbu, and 4 low blows over the course of this fight. Who knows? I have no idea what to expect right now as far as this decision is concerned. So let's just go ahead and let ring announcer Mike Diamonds inform us what has been decided.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is by split decision for the blue corner, Moktar Benkaci.
Well, the point deduction, depending on how many were actually deducted, at least one, maybe more, may have played a huge role in here. It could have been the final nail in the coffin for Sirbu if he hadn't hit those low blows things may have been completely different in this matchup.